Correct.
So another thing about is on the edge strategy, edge AI, right? So a lot of friends working on AI robotics, they told me 2 or 3 years, there will be foundation AI robotics models. And then there will be an intersection with AI and the physical world. So because Broadcom spent a lot of time, I think with my understanding is in the data center, right? So how is Broadcom's strategy for this region moving forward?
Yes, you're right. AI has started just like the internet from the core of the infrastructure. If we didn't have the fiber optics connecting all these large POPs and data centers, we would not have the internet. But the internet without the apps today is useless. The same thing in AI. It's like when you go to school and you study, whether it's a bachelor degree or a PhD, even if you graduate with the highest grades, if you don't end up getting a job, making money, and having a living, who cares about these great training jobs you've done in the core of the infrastructure? So all these big clusters that are being built by the large hyperscalers, if there's no inference, there's no edge AI, it's useless. So I brought something to show you that I actually announced last month in Atlanta. And because it's so small, we actually put it in a frame so that it helps. So this was announced. This is the first AI edge platform that we announced. I was on stage with Comcast and Charter presidents in Atlanta last month in September. And we are the only company that has now enabled AI from the central office, where you actually can see that here, that chip. This is called, for example, this is an example of, we have the same technology in wireless. But on the cable side, this is what you would have in the central office. That device has AI built into it.
Wow.
Today, there is no AI in these devices. Then it connects to an amplifier. That amplifier helps that device get to a distance to your home. And then ultimately, you get into your home with a CPE or a gateway or a router. These devices today have no AI in them. We are shipping this in 2025. These devices exist. AI is going to be in each one of them.
Wow.
The simplest thing that would happen now is because of the inference and the ability to take TensorFlow models that exist in the deep piece of the network and taking them to the edge, network can discover itself. This would completely simplify how these large operators like Comcast and Charter run their networks. They don't have to have technicians driving to all these spots to discover why is this device not working. This device can predict when it will have issue in the cable. It's going to tell you, I'm starting to see the signal degrade.
Wow.
In 6 weeks, it will die. You need to actually plan a proactive platform change or upgrade. These technologies don't exist today. And when you do this all the way to the edge, it changes the way you do privacy at home. When you use your internet at home, whether you use AT&T, whether you use Verizon, Comcast, Charter, they cannot take your data at home, because when we're at home on our phones or iPads or devices, we use a lot of personal data, or even iWatch. They cannot take this into the network for privacy reasons. When you embed AI in here, you actually legally are allowed to use that data on, which gives you full privacy protection. 2, it actually gives you the lowest latency. You don't have to go to the cloud and come back, which means now you can actually enable new AI task-based services even exist today. Wow. So this is the first platform that actually end-to-end, from the central office all the way to your home, can now enable AI to completely change the way you run the operations of large networks, but now enable new types of services that we even haven't thought of.
So this for the network operate company,
Correct,
right?
correct.
Have anything that we can buy at home, like home?
Well, depends how much money you have. No, not at this point, because I think, as you said earlier on, I think we have to start with AI from the core, which is exactly what we're starting with in an open ecosystem, Kaifang. Then we have to start taking it to the edge, the next level of investment. So it's the first time any company in the world does that. We're the first one to do it. Very proud to even have somebody like Comcast and Charter, who compete, stand on stage and announce that they are now adopting this, which is something that we're very proud of.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very impressive. I think it echoes the Broadcom slogan, connecting everything. There's a big chip connecting the XPU at data center, and then there's a small chips connecting networking device at a networking company, right?